Located just over 400 kilometres north of Perth in Western Australia is the gateway to the Coral Coast. Perhaps sometimes seen as the last piece of civilization on a trip north, Geraldton is a tourist destination in its own right. Steeped in history, from the incredible story of the Batavia at the Abrolhos Islands through to the area being one of the oldest for European settlement in the West, it's a history buff's paradise. Couple that with amazing beaches, great fishing and surfing, and a focus on town improvement and redevelopment, Geraldton is well worth a visit. This was my home for the last 4 years, and I'm keen to show you around. The HMAS Sydney Memorial sits proudly in the centre of town, overlooking the Indian Ocean. The HMAS Sydney was in operation during World War II and had a number of battle honours to her name. However, on the 19th of November 1941, the Sydney was involved in a mutually destructive engagement with the German vessel Cormorant. There were 645 crew aboard the Sydney. There were no survivors. It is the largest loss of life in the history of the Australian Navy. The site of the shipwreck was a major mystery, with it only being discovered in 2008. The memorial pays respect to all 645 crew members through a number of symbolic elements and features. A bronze statue of a woman looking out to sea, waiting for the ship to come home, embodies the family's grief. Approximately 25 kilometres south of Geraldton is the historic site of Grenith. The traditional landowners, the Yamaji people, had lived in this area for thousands of years. However, in the late 1850s, it became one of the northernmost settlements for Europeans in Western Australia. Grenith became a land of great promise in the 1860s, and churches, schools, stores and hotels were erected for more than 1,000 people living in the area. However, the prosperity did not last. Crops struggled, and there were a number of natural disasters, including fire and drought, that devastated the community. The worst incident occurred in 1888 when the Grenith River burst its banks and there was a major flood, killing 4 people and badly damaging property. After this, a number of people left and the town and its buildings fell into disrepair. Recognising the heritage value, the National Trust claimed the site in the 1970s. Since then, buildings were restored and it is now a thriving tourist destination. There's also a cafe that serves food and does a great coffee. Halfway between the Grenith Historic Site and Geraldton is the Grenith River mouth. Access to the area can be made by two-wheel drive. However, to take full advantage, if you have a four-wheel drive, there's some spectacular coastline to explore. There's some great spots to cook lunch or camp along the beach, or you can do the same along the banks of the river with great views.
be something special in the end. I wish to be so much better in the end. I wish to be me.
Still in the Grenith area is the Bootnell Spring. This is an important Aboriginal site and a place local Yamatji people lived and flourished. However, in the 1850s, there were a number of conflicts that decimated the Aboriginal population. At Bootnell Springs, 11 plaques tell the story of the traditional owners. This is a very sombre experience, but one we should all acknowledge and understand. The northern beaches were always my favourite to visit. All year round, these beaches provide amazing opportunities to four-wheel drive and have kilometres of coastline all to yourself. Amazing sunsets, fishing and camping make these areas a must visit when in town.
There's a lot of colours, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colours, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colours, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea, cannot take this anymore. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices.
Another massive drawcard for Geraldton is the amazing fishing and boating opportunities. While we didn't always clean up, we still had some amazing days in the water chasing jewfish, snapper and bald chinook. And in summer, the lure of crayfish is always a great way to start the day. Whoa, that one is huge. It's only a little baby, this one, yeah? Well, there's three now. Oh no. Geraldton has worked hard to establish itself as a town worth visiting. Quality beaches are right on your doorstep to explore without the crowds, and the foreshore redevelopment makes this area very family friendly with great playgrounds and coffee shops. On your next trip north, there's plenty to see and do in Geraldton. In the next episode, we'll look at some day trips from Geraldton to visit places like Horrocks, Kelbarri and the Abrolhos Islands. Some of the footage in this video is from other episodes. I'll put the link for the full videos in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, it does help us out. Here's some other videos that you might like.